Hey, yeah, so this is kind of a video response, but kind of not. It's like linked to Shall Not Be Infringe's video about the damn dirty socialists. Those dudes are just flat out crawling out of the damn woodwork lately. It's pretty timely that Mike put that vid up today, because yesterday it was. I was watching C-SPAN. Go figure. Driving my poor wife nuts with the C-SPAN. I feel bad because I love her so, but I do like the C-SPAN. Makes my brain tingle. It hurt at first, but just like exercising hurts at first, but then after a while you get that hormone or whatever it is released, endorphins, and then it actually becomes pleasurable. Same thing with thinking. But anyhow, hang on, let me get into traffic here. Here we go. All set. Mike was talking about the communist and socialist party. I don't want to get into the semantics of it. Let's lump them all together. If you're a damn Soviet, you're socialist. Let's just say that's that. Not to get into the whole, I don't want to get into some sort of a Shakespearean debate here. I thought it was very profound what Mike pointed out about the socialists appealing to people that have an axe to grind, because that directly links to the guy that I watched yesterday, whose name escapes me, which I wouldn't want to single him out anyway. But he has this new book titled America's Unjust Wars, and apparently this dude opposes any war after World War II that America's been involved in, and he's got this big huge list of done me wrongs. And so many of these smart dudes, they have what appears to be sound logic. I'll watch them and it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, it was all bullshit. Yeah, he said this, and yeah, they said that. And then all of a sudden, they'll throw a curveball like, Saddam Hussein had effective social programs. Like, whoa, shit! Wow, dude, you threw me for a loop there. You had me with employers need to offer health care to their people, and then oh wow, hang on. I'm back. There was a doggone fire truck behind me. So like the guy's like, you had me at employers should offer their people health care at what would be like a good rate, but then you throw a curveball like Iraq had effective social programs, and like, wow. Always reminds me of the doggone Beatles song where, like, when you go carrying around a picture of Chairman Mao, you ain't gonna make it with anyone anyhow. Amazing. We'll bust our ass just to try to repeat history over and over again for 30 years until maybe it'll stick. Yeah, the economy sucks. Try winning. That's some shit. But anyway, I can't remember if I made this point or not, but the guy on C-SPAN was anti-war. And then he made some sort of a tongue-in-cheek comment, like a tell, sort of, later on, like, and we don't mention socialism, like, yeah, I got your number, pal. I got you figured out. So, anyway, after all this time and blowing smoke up poor Mike's ass for, I can't even tell how long, because this is a second segment that I'm gonna have to splice. Here's my point. For those of you who may be on the fence, you guys in college, or you guys that are down and out right now that think, well, it may be fine to have old Uncle Sam just give me something that I don't deserve. Let me tell you what socialism is. Socialism is a trick on the working class to fool them into destroying individual liberty, destroying the upper echelon of individuals, in order to pave the way for tyranny. Let me explain. They use the labor and the fighting of the social class like a mob, like a group of pissed off people. You can get 20 people to convince 100 people to be pissed. So multiply that times however many, and then you'll have this revolutionary force that you so desire. And what'll happen is they'll completely destroy an infrastructure. Let's say it's an independent infrastructure like what America has. Not cool, man. And but what'll end up coming out of it, these people will establish all these guidelines, and they'll write down rules, and they'll write down papers, and then just like something out of an Ayn Rand novel, well, you cannot do this because the paper says so. You cannot become this thing because the paper says so. You cannot go there because the paper says so. You can't do that because the paper says so. I was recently reminded of this a few months ago. It happens here to an extent. There's a public rifle range up north of here in the Ocala National Forest where they have these rules, but it's sort of open. You don't have to pay. You just show up and shoot. Now there's all these rules, right? You can't do this. You can't do that. Da, da, da. Well, every once in a while, this game warden guy comes by and gives people a big old rash of shit. But some of the things that he said, like, this is your range, and you need to make sure everything's good here, and if it's not good, you call that number, and we'll come down here and throw these people out. And I was thinking, that's just like the whole Soviet Union thing. You know, like, this vessel belongs to the People's Republic of the Soviet Union. The people, this vehicle belongs to the people, but the people have no say, and so you end up with this framework. And then all of a sudden, somebody manipulates the wording. They manipulate the paperwork. Well, a person of the Communist Party now holds sway over this particular area. Oh, do you want to be a member of the Communist Party? Do this, this, and this, just like the paper says. Okay, boom. Do you want to be leader of the whole country? Yeah, well, do this, 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 and this within the party lines, and all of a sudden, you are now the leader of the people. It isn't some sort of a damn workers' paradise. It's manipulation at its most terrible extent. And every single time that it's been put into practice, it has led the way to tyranny. Every single damn time. There's no two ways about it. And there's no like, oh, what Karl Marx intended. How the hell you know what Karl Marx intended? The dude was smart. I don't know if you've ever read his shit. The dude is smart. And smart people, very seldom do smart people end up with unintended consequences. Keep that in mind next time somebody throws the Saddam Hussein ain't so bad curveball at you. We'll see y'all later.